Yes, yes. All right, well, good afternoon, good evening, and good night now. We're not good night yet, but we are broadcasting live. It is the Capitals Iceplex. I'm here with your eye in the sky, Eric Wilbur. Just so everyone's on board with what we have as a matchup here, this is Shattuck St. Mary's. Shattuck St. Mary's is a prep school, and it has, I would say, the top players in the country on their team. They're ranked #1 in the country. As you look down their roster, almost everyone is going to a Division I school. So it is going to be a exciting game today. Washington Pride, very different. We are a local club, so if you're tuning in from Shattuck's and you're wondering about Washington Pride, it's a local club out of Washington, D.C. They pull from Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. area. I don't think we have any there's any Pennsylvania players on the team, but nevertheless, very much a local team here, so kind of a local club, and very different than a Shattuck's, where Shattuck's is a team where people try to get onto that team across the country. It's the premier program that you would want to go to. So very cool that both of these teams are playing each other tonight. We have another game tomorrow morning, or Washington Pride does. I'll be calling that with Eric. It's a 7:10 against Culver Academy. Culver Academy just played Northwood and ended up losing 10-3, I believe it was. I don't think that was an accurate reflection of the game, but we'll play them tomorrow at 7:10, and then we play again at 1:40. So looking forward to it. I'll be your play-by-play guy. Hope you're going to enjoy. Have a daughter on Washington Pride, so there may be a little bit more inflection of the goals. Should we score one? Should we score one or have a shot on that? You may hear a little bit more excitement in this voice, but you know, we're all here for hockey, and we're excited to have the opportunity to play here. Temperature-wise, if you're from Shattuck's, by the way, Shattuck's is, I believe, in Minnesota. Temperature here is in the 40s, high 30s. Tomorrow is supposed to get up to the 50s. And we've had so much snow here, snow and ice, and it has not been over freezing for very long. So snow and ice is staying, which is pretty unusual for the DC area, and that's been for about the last 2 weeks. So, all right, we are about to get started. I will do my best to give you names and numbers. I have the rosters in front of me, so it'll give me a little bit of time to get myself situated. Starting, looks like we've got Viederman and Kramer on defense. We do have, it looks like Maloney starting in net today, number 30. And looks like McGee's out there, number 20 as well. Let's give you some numbers for Shattuck. Looks like we got number 30 who is in net, and that is Rowan Hewling. I hope I pronounced that right, who is committed to Ohio State. It's just great playing against these excellent girls. So super cool. What a great opportunity for these girls. All right, we've got number 15 is out there. That's Mary Derenbacher. Mary Derenbacher is actually a North Carolina girl. We played against Mary Derenbacher on the Carolina Hurricane, their local club team, and of course she is phenomenal in her skills, and we've watched her grow and exceed and excel. We have Jillian Klein, who is number 11, and it looks like she is committed to Boston College. And number 7 is Ellie Stewart, and going to University of St. Thomas, which is also in Minnesota. So Ellie must like the cold weather. I'm not sure about that. On defense, it looks like we've got number 12, Tess Martin. Tess Martin going to Northeastern University, and I'm trying to see the other defenseman. I can't get their name for it. We have a delay here. I'm not sure what we're waiting for. All right, number 8 is the other one. Thank you. Eye in the sky, Sloan Harmitz, and Sloan is going to University of Minnesota. So there you go. All right, we have our drop of the puck, and we'll get started here. Face-off won quickly by Shattuck St. Mary. Dump it in. Kramer should be the first one to it. Derenbacher putting on pressure. Kramer reverses it over Wiederman. Wiederman, puck in the corner, back over to Kramer. Kramer tries to get around. Derenbacher breaks that up. Up over to McGee. McGee's got some time. Tries to get it over. Here comes Smith. There's skates. She could have had an opportunity there. And dumped back in by Shattuck St. Mary. Number 7, that is Stewart, the first one to it. She puts it in the back to the corner. Derenbacher back over to 11, Klein. Klein loses it. Smith comes down in the corner, gets it up to Lido. Lido passes up to McGee. McGee's across the red line, dumps it in, goes for a change. Lido chasing the puck back behind the net. Puck has come up to number 12. That is Martin. Martin passes it up. We've got a new lines out here for both teams. Fast and furious. This is number 18. That is Dorian, Kendall Dorian. Puck comes up over, and that puck is stopped over there. That's Dorian with it. She drops it over, trying to get a puck. That's back to defenseman number 3, and a quick shot and a quick goal. Emma Cerruti. Cerruti committed to the University of Wisconsin, and that was a quick shot, and Maloney I don't think Maloney saw that shot from the point. Clean. I didn't get tipped in, and we are already on the board for Shattuck St. Mary's 1-0 within the first minute and 3. So let's see if we can give you some more lineup here. We've got number 10, Daly out there, is out with Amelkovich is number 6. And Arita's out there as well. This is Boyce on defense, number 22. Tried to do a backdoor play over there. Arita passes it up. This is Hegarty. Hegarty loses the handle, goes right back in. And the first player to it is Taylor Boyce. Boyce pushes the puck up over to Wilbur. Wilbur up to Arita. Arita can't hold on to it. That puck went out. Nope, they said it didn't go out. But Shattuck's regroups. This is Kate Hall, number 22 on defense. She gets it over to number 3, the goal scorer, Cerruti. Cerruti puts it in. And nice defense. Cerruti shot again off of a skate. Didn't come through. Shattuck's is looking to set it up. Do a little drop pass there. That is broken up by Taylor Ziegler. Taylor Boyce, Taylor to Taylor. Ziegler putting pressure on the defenseman. This is number 4. That is Showalter. Showalter back to Ziegler. Ziegler pulls it out. Puck comes out of the zone and forces Shattuck St. Mary to regroup. Puck is quickly dumped in, and first one to it is Amina Wilbur. Wilbur backhand, but that's turned over to number 14. That's Alexa Jorgantis. She still has the puck, passes it down to number 13, Boss Crone. Back over to Jorgantis, 14 on 14. Jorgantis comes out with it. Puck comes all the way to the point. This is number 2. Puck is blocked by Danny Mayer. Nice job by Viette. Viette gets a puck out. We have a delayed offsides here. A lot of time here for Wiederman. Wiederman with the puck back behind the net. Tries to get it up to the wing, and that's picked off. Wiederman recovers quickly. Puck comes out, and we've got regrouping here in the neutral zone. This is number 8. That is Sloan Harmitz again. Passes the puck over. This is dumped into neutral zone. Turnover here. Quickly turned up over. Puck goes right back in the Shattuck zone. We haven't seen the puck in the Shattuck zone too much here early in the game, but a little bit of offensive time here for Washington Pride. Puck turned over. Wiederman comes across the blue line, comes across the circle. Shot on nets. Good shot there by Wiederman. Good save there by Huling, who is the goalie, number 30. Puck comes back out. Puck is squirted. Here is Kramer. Kramer's got the puck, just throws it in, tries to get it over to Alfred. Alfred just lets it go in, and we've got line changes happening for both teams right now. McGee's in there. First one putting chase on it. Puck up the boards. This comes up to Derenbacher. Derenbacher loses it to Smith. Smith over to Byrne. O'Byrne over to Evans. Evans dumps the puck in just a little bit. Here comes Smith. She's got an edge. Great shot there by Smith. Great blocker save by Huling. Great job. Smith coming up again. O'Byrne, D to D. Here comes Evans' shot coming in. Misses the net completely. Good pressure here by Washington Pride. Putting some shots on net here. Here comes Derenbacher through the neutral zone. Goes right around Byrne. Derenbacher's got a 2-on-1 with Evans. Shot. Nice save, Maloney. She stands up. Great shot by Derenbacher. Better save by Maloney. Derenbacher still has a puck on her stick. Here comes Smith. It's a 1-on-1. Smith has got the puck. She goes around the outside. Good defensive play there. That's by number 22, Kate Hall. Good job keeping Smith to the outside. We have some line change going up here now. Derenbacher trying to get advanced here. Goes around to Wilbur. Derenbacher's by herself, doesn't have a lot of help yet. Arita trying to put pressure on her. Turnover here. Wilbur's got the puck. She's coming across the blue line. She's coming across the red line. She dumps it in. Defensive position coming up, and looks like Arita's sticking back for her. Now they switch back over. And let's see. Hard to see who's got the puck down in the corner right now. Puck is coming up. This is number 10. That is Jane Daly. Jane Daly going against 3 Pride players. She circles, backhand saucer across, and puck is back over. This is number 6. Shot wide. That's Kylie Amilkovic. Sorry for that if I pronounced that wrong. And what a nice shot there by Jane Daly. Number 10 went up and over into the top corner there. So we have a second goal for Shattuck St. Mary, number 10, Jane Daly. So not much Maloney can do there. That shot was a really good shot for her, but it's very quickly 2-0 here. 11:38 left in the first period. Face-off win by Shattuck St. Mary's over to number 22, up to number 6 again. That's Amelkovic. Passes the puck over to the front. That is broken up. Control here by number 2. Quick shot. Puck saved by the side by Maloney, and this is Evans just trying to get it out. Bayette's got a chance at it. Just thrown to the side here. This is number 10 again. That's Jane Daly, who just had the second goal. Puts the puck all the way around. Defenseman is there looking for D-to-D. Nothing there. She just dumps it back, and Maloney smartly puts her glove down and takes a whistle. All right. I'd like to say end-to-end action happening here, but it's more of one end than the other end. But nevertheless, I don't know shots on net. Are we doing shots on net? All right, no shots on net. Right now, I would say a lot to a little. So how about that for a very specific statistic? Here's Smith with the puck, trying to get it up to McGee. McGee tried to get it, broken up by number 12, Tess Martin. Number 17 takes a shot. That is Mila Advani. She had a shot on net, blocked over Maloney's shoulder. Puck's down in the corner. Kramer's got the puck, tries to get to Viederman, backed up. Viederman tying up her player. And right now, this is number 8. This is Harmitz. Harmitz has got the puck. She's got it. Has to get all the way out. Good pressure there by Lauren Smith. Harmitz has got to go all the way back. Over to McGee. McGee's got the puck on. Well, she's trying to get her stick on it. Getting hooked, but the puck comes out. This is Haley Benson trying to get it. She loses it in her skates. Puck comes out. This is number 17, Mila Advani. She dumps it in. Kramer's going to be the first one to it. She just rings it around over to Hegarty. Hegarty comes out to Evans. Evans has got a little bit of room. She's getting chased by behind, but she's across the red line. She just dumps it in. Good job of Evans, and she's going all the way into the puck. This is number 3. That's Cerruti, the first goal scorer. She's got the puck on her stick. She passes it up. And out comes Shattuck St. Mary's. Hegarty loses in her skate, and they're dumping in. And the first one to it is going to be Ari Evans, number 6. Evans goes up to... Puck is back down the corner. Sorry, guys, it's hard to see down in the corner right here. Arita trying to get the puck out. O'Byrne's on the player as well, and this is number 21. That is Bria Schilling. Passes the puck back to the goal scorer, the first goal scorer, Emma Cerruti. And puck's coming back over. Cerruti's got it. She dumps it back over, back in the corner. O'Byrne's going to be the first one to it. She rims it over, all the way over here to Rita. Rita can't get it, and it's back in. Kept in by Hall, and this is going to be, it was going to be an icing, but it was a shot on net, so that is negated, and the puck comes right back in. Here is Derenbacher, number 15, passes it back to Hall. Hall shot. Nice job there by Maloney. She swallowed that up, was going 5-hole, and she closed that hole. 8:49 left in the first period. Again, shots on goal, a lot to a little. I'll probably say right now Pride maybe has 2 or 3, maybe 4, and let's just say Shattuck St. Mary's has more than that. But we play on. Face-off is won by, we'll give this one to Washington Pride. Puck is in the corner, got a whole bunch of scrums in the corner. Puck comes out, nice job there. Taylor Boyce, very nice job with Derenbacher. If Boyce doesn't put her stick there, that is a shot on net, so great defensive play by Taylor Boyce. This is over to number 2. This is Monica Barris. Monica puts it over, a little too hot there, up to Lauren Showalter. Showalter gets it down to Derenbacher. Derenbacher changes directions again. Back up to Showalter. Showalter gets over to Derenbacher. Derenbacher in the slot. Nice block there by Boyce. That one looks like it stung her a little bit. And Ziegler is just going to dump in for an icing. 8:06 left. Let's be keeping an eye on Boyce, but she definitely took that Derenbacher shot. Again, good defensive series there for Taylor Boyce. Blocked shot and also prevented a shot on goal earlier. All right, looks like we've got the McGee-Smith-Lido line out there. We have Dorian out there as well. I'm trying to see what other numbers. This is the number 10. Nice shot there by Jane Daly. Jane Daly, who got the second shot, just rifled one to the top corner. Maloney hit it with the end of her stick, and the puck goes wide. And this is Lido. Lido trying to get it up, but the puck is stepped in there by Dorian. Dorian tries to get it over. Now Lido's got it. Lido trying to get the puck out. She's out. Tried to get it up to McGee. Oh, Lido had a come here. We got a 3-on-2 here happening. Passes it over to McGee, and we'll go number 12. This is Martin. McGee and Martin in the corner. And puck still kept in. Nice job by Kramer to come down and pinch. And puck is, let's see, still in the Shattuck St. Mary's zone. Lido goes for a change, and this is going to be an icing on Shattuck St. Mary's. So a rare defensive face-off in their zone. 7:18 left. Try to get you some lineups out here. Let's see who we got. We've got number 22, Hall is out there. We've got number 3, our second goal scorer for defense, Cerruti. So Hall and Cerruti are out there. Let's see who else. We've got 14, which is Jorgantis is out, as well as trying to see other numbers. It's hard to see from this vantage point. O'Byrne gets it over D to Evans. Evans' shot coming in, does not go on net. Nice face-off win, though, by Pride. Back over O'Byrne. O'Byrne to Hegarty. Puck comes out. This is number 22. That is Kate Hall. She just dumps it. Maloney stops it. Ari Evans is the first one to it. Hegarty tries to get the puck out. She can't. Puck comes up over to Benson. Benson tries to get it to Rita. Nice play there by Kate Hall, poking that away, and right back into the zone again. D to D over to Evans. Evans tries to get it up to Hegarty. Hegarty could not get behind the defenseman. Puck is on the boards. Evans just dumps it in, and this is going to be an icing on Washington Pride. 6:32 left in the first period. Score 2-0. Shattuck St. Mary's on the lead. Their 2 goal scorers are Cerruti and Jane Daly. All right, let's see. We've got 19 and 21. That is going to be O'Brien and Schilling out. Defensively, we've got number 23, Lily Brodsky's out, and number 2, Emma Barris. Here comes Lauren Smith. Lauren Smith coming out. Got McGee with her. Lauren Smith gets a shot on net. McGee, oh, the puck just goes right between McGee's legs. Good shot there by Lauren Smith. We're going to call that the 5th or 6th shot by Washington Pride. This is Viderman trying to get it up, gets it to Smith. Smith loses it. Puck comes out. This is number 21. That is Bria Schilling. She loses a handle, but Bria Schilling's got it. Puck. She's coming right back. She's putting some forecheck on. Comes up over to Smith. Smith gets the puck out of the zone. First one to it is number 12. That's Tess Martin. Tess Martin looking for a defensive partner. That's Harmitz gets it. There's Arita. Arita gets it out. Arita's got a little bit of room. She's got back door with Hegarty. Shot blocked, went behind the net. Puck comes over, and here comes Shattuck St. Mary. Could be a 2-on-1. No, we had a player go change, so it's 1-on-1 with Kramer. And nice defensive play by Campbell Hegarty there on number 7. Good work there. Number 7 is Ellie Stewart. Without Hegarty putting her stick on there, that is probably going to be a shot on net. So good defensive play by Washington Pride. This is Mary Derenbacher coming across the blue line. She's looking for some help. She's on the, goes to the back of the net. Gets it all the way up to her defense. Nice move there by I think that's number 8. Is that number? I think that's number 8. That's Harmitz. Nice shot. Nice shot there too. Good save there by Maloney right off her shoulder. I think that might have surprised her, but she had good position there. Number 7, that is Ellie Stewart with the puck now. She's looking for some help. She gets over to Harmitz. Harmitz, nice block there by O'Byrne. O'Byrne just gives it right back to Harmitz. Harmitz has got the puck. She gets it over to Derenbacher. Derenbacher waits, tries to get by and loses the puck, and the puck comes all the way out. It's a nice defensive play there by Washington Pride. This is number 22, Kate Hall, and we've got offsides here, so a break and play, 4:31 in the first period, 2-0 here. Shattuck St. Mary's obviously in control of this game, but they're doing some great things, good passing here. Lineup looks like it's going to stay the same. We've got Cerruti out there, Darren Bacher's out there as well, Ellie Stewart's out for Shattuck St. Mary's, and number 11, Klein is out there. We have Danny Meyer out as well. Looks like we've got Ziegler, shot on net there. Boyce keeps the puck in deep. Mayer's going to be the first one to it, putting on pressure on Hall. Hall takes the puck, skates it up. Nice play there by Taylor Boyce, breaking up a potential breakaway pass. Here comes Darren Bacher, trying to get speed through the neutral zone. She's trying to go around. Nice play there by Wilbur. Knocks the puck off Darren Bacher's stick. Back up to Cerruti. Cerruti, who's got the second goal, she just dumps it back in. Wilbur, nice job in the corner, just gets it up. And here comes Mayer. Mayer's got some room. She's waiting for it. She's looking, just dumps it in. Rupke, first one for Washington Pride on it. Alfred's in there too, putting pressure on. Puck is staying in. Here comes the puck coming out, and potential 2-on-1 there. Nice job by Kramer to break that up. Quickly turn back over. This is number 10, Jane Daly. Jane Daly makes a move at the blue line and tries to pass it back over to number 6, Amelkovic, but did not connect there. Tried to do a tic-tac-toe play there, did not connect there. This is Amelkovic again. Back behind the net, this is number 10, Daly. Oh, shot off the post. And another block there. This is Thier. Thier trying to get the puck out. And looks like this is number 10 again. This is Daly, and then Maloney says, all right, I'm going to slow the play down. 3 minutes left, 2:58 left in the first period. We will have an ice cut after the first period. I'd love to give you some stats on shots on goal, but we're going to say a lot to a little. We're going to keep with that. We have our face-off is going to be Advani, number 17 is out there. She wins the face-off back to number 4. That is Showalter. Showalter's shot is blocked. Kramer gets it up. McGee's got the puck, and she loses her balance. Puck is still on the boards there, and here comes a Viderman. Viderman gets it back over the corner to Kramer. Puck is loose now. Number 17 has it. That's Advani again, and here comes Smith. Smith's got some speed. Trying to get around number 2. She's got it. She got a 2-on-1. She's got McGee with her. Puck comes in. Nice backhand. Nice save by the goalie, Hewling. Another good shot there. Looks like Lauren Smith has another gear in this game today. She went right around number 2. Nice save there by Maloney. So nice job for Lauren Smith. Smith had a nice drive there. Barris, number 2 on defense, went around her, had a backhand shot. McGee was there for the rebound. No rebound there. Advani still out there on center. She lost the face. I think. Well, we get a face-off win there by Washington Pride. Evans gets a puck up over to Hegarty. Hegarty waiting back over to Evans. Evans taking her time, gets her head up, tries to get to Hegarty, just bounces over her stick. Turned over quickly. Puck is right back in the zone. O'Byrne's got the puck. She's got some time, and she rims it up over to Rita over to Evans. Evans, here we go. Campbell Hegarty, she's out. She's going to break. She gets shot. Shot up over the net. Good look there by Ari Evans to Campbell Hegarty. Had a break. Just shoots a puck over. Burns, puck comes in. Goalie has to make a save. Blocker. Good pressure here by Washington Pride. Puck is back behind the net. Here's Hegarty again with the puck over to Benson. Benson loses it, and here's number 12. That is Tess Martin. Gets a puck up, and here it is. This is number 21. That is Schilling. Schilling shot right into the breadbasket of Maloney. So good shift there good offensive shift by Washington Pride. A couple good scoring opportunities there. We've got Wilbur coming out with Mayer and Viette, and it looks like Boyce. We have Cerruti out there as well and Hall on defense. Let's see who else we've got. Schilling's out there with O'Brien as well. Shot coming in. Cerruti tries to get a puck on net. That's blocked by Viette. Viette's smarting a little bit from that one. Pride doing a nice job of getting their bodies in the way of these shots so far. We've got 70 seconds left in the first period. Again, a reminder, we will have an ice cut for the first period. Face-off win by Watching for a nice job by Genevieve Ayette to break up the D-to-D pass from Hall to Cerruti. Nice job there. She predicted that one very well. And this is Cerruti. Cerruti with the puck behind the net over to number 16. That is Taylor Field. The first time I think we've called her name today. That is the number 19, that's Brooklyn O'Brien. She dumps the puck in. Maloney's going to slow it down. Last minute of play, we got about 45 seconds. So we got a partial line change. We've got Lauren Smith out here. Lauren Smith, who had a great opportunity a couple shifts ago, has another gear today. Loses the puck there. Boyce is trying to get a stick on it. Here comes Ziegler. Ziegler coming out, gets it, tries to give to Smith, and that puck comes up and off the glass. Now we've got the rest of the change with McGee and Lido coming up. 23 seconds left. Puck is in the corner. Wilbur's got it. She is pinned up there. Smith comes out with it. And Lido, with her long reach, gets it up over, tries to get it to McGee. Puck still doesn't come out. We've got 9 seconds left. McGee's got the puck. She's going to, don't go to the front of the net. Oh my goodness. McGee tries to. I'm not sure what she was thinking there. But terrible decision making there by the way, that's my daughter, so I can say it. So you don't carry the puck in front of the net with a team this dangerous. Gave up almost 2 scoring chances there. But no harm done. Maloney standing tall. So we give usually the stats of the game at the end of the first period, but we don't have that yet. A lot to a little. Scores 2-0. They're going to cut the ice, and then we will be back as soon as they're done. All right, well, good afternoon, good evening. Actually, I guess it's good evening now, 5:27. 5:27 Eastern Standard Time for us, for those of you who are Shattuck St. Mary's folks, who I'm not sure where you're watching from, but it's, as Jimmy Buffett says, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So we are about to start the second period. If I give you a recap of the first period, all Shattuck St. Mary's. We did actually get, we have somebody keeping stats for shots on goal, so it's actually 12-8. So it did seem a little bit more lopsided, but I would say if we were yeah, that's true. It is a Washington Pride parent doing that, so he probably was like, yeah, I'm not going to count that one. It could be 2 for 1. No, it's not that bad, but we like to have fun when we broadcast these games. You know what, guys? Because it's just club hockey. It's just hockey. Where it's a game. Have fun with it. So that's what we do. Goal scorers for the for Shattuck St. Mary's. Number 3, she scored. Her name is Cerruti, Emma Cerruti. Emma is a Wisconsin commit. She had a great shot. I don't think Maloney saw that one. Second goal was from Jane Daly, who is committed to Ohio State. So great talent, great shots, great. This is a very good team, and I would say Washington Pride holding their own so far, getting 8 shots on net. I would say a standout for Washington Pride right now would be Lauren Smith. She seems to have a little pep in her step. Got around the defense, had a couple good shots there. So let's see what period 2 and period 3 has in store for this game. So we'll try to get you the lineups. Looks like we're going McGee, Smith, and Lido, Kramer, Viederman, and Maloney. There's your forward, defense, and goalie. The goalie is Howling. I believe that's pronounced Rowan Howling. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I apologize to her family. But it looks Hougwel. It seems like it's Howling or Howling. All right, there looks like we're starting with the Derenbacher line. So you've got Derenbacher and Klein. And on face-off is Advani. And on defense, looks like we've got Harmitz and Martin. So here we go. Face-off win by Shattuck St. Mary's. Derenbacher puts it in back behind the net. Maloney tries to slow it down. First one to it is Stewart. Ellie Stewart, number 7, gets it puck up. Defenseman coming down, that's number 12. Tess Martin comes down, and here's Derenbacher back up to point, D to D. This is number 8, Harmitz. And McGee just puts it out. Oh, nice try. McGee was looking for the home run pass for Lauren Smith. Just missed her just to the bit outside. And here's Kramer. Kramer tried to get it to McGee, tried to go cross, and that was picked off by Harmitz. Puck is still in control. That's Derenbacher. Derenbacher back to Harmitz. And puck is back to number 18. That is Dorian. Dorian, puck up, high to low, or low to high. There it comes in. Nice job there by Kramer. Kramer puts it out. And this is number 10, the second goal scorer, Daly. Daly loses the puck. Number 18's got it. Daly fighting with the puck behind the net with Lido. A lot of offensive time. Here comes Lauren Smith. She's got a bit of the room. Nice move there by Smith. Smith across the blue line. Looking for some help. She's got no help. All the Washington Pride players went for a change. So Lauren Smith all by herself just had to rag that puck a little bit and going off for a change. And here comes Shattuck St. Mary's. This is number 6, Mikovic. I pronounced that wrong probably 10 times already, so I apologize for that. Speaking of which, goes right back to her. Melkovic. That's what I think is a Melkovic. I'm going to go with that. So she's a defenseman, number 6, over to Daly. Daly tries to get it across ice. Puck comes up, and here is Hegarty fighting for that puck. Daly has it, just dumps it back in. O'Byrne may be the first one to it. Oh, we got an icing here, so a rare icing for Shattuck St. Mary's. We got 15:01, 2 minutes gone in the second period. Score remains 2-0. Face-off coming up. Looks like we've got 17. Advani coming out again with 13. That is Boss Crone. We haven't called her name much today. Number 4 is out there. That's Showalter on defenseman. And we got Ziegler out there with Mayer. And here comes Shattuck St. Mary's. Boyce is going stride for number 13, Boss Crone. Tried to do a cross and just missed. Nice job by Boss Crone. That was number 14, Jorgantis. Had a little one-time backdoor action there. Didn't get through. Maloney slows it down. But Shattuck St. Mary's is the first team that's on it. Goes low to high again. Up. Nice job there by Wilbur, slowing that puck down. And Viet doing a nice job. Good job, Viet gets a puck out, and Shattuck St. Mary's has to regroup. This is number 17. They just dumped the puck in, and we have a stoppage of play. It might be offsides, or it might have gone out of play. Nevertheless, it's a stoppage of play. 14:21 left, second period. Face-off coming to the right of Maloney. We've got number 21. That is Bria Schilling against Sophia Lito. Bria Schilling, who is going to be going to Cornell University. Up over to McGee. McGee's across the blue line, comes across the red line. She dumps it in. Goalie stops it, back behind the net. We got two Pride players, and puck comes right up. This is number 16. Taylor Field. There's another name we haven't called yet today, Taylor Field. So she's seeing some ice time here. Puck comes up off the boards, back behind. Viederman's on it. Field gives a little cross check there. McGee, nice job on her face-off, actually on the boards there. She doesn't play the puck, but she also doesn't allow the defenseman to hold the puck in, so puck comes all the way out. So good, smart play, and we've got an icing coming up, another icing for Shattuck St. Mary's. Another defensive face-off coming up to the right of Howling. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. Let's give you some names out there. We've got Klein out, Klein, Stewart, and Hall out there. Looks like Darren Bacher's out as well. We've got Benson and Hegarty, Evans, O'Byrne out. Face-off win cleaned. O'Byrne over to Evans. Evans just dumps it back around the corner. Could have been a good shot there from O'Byrne, but she decided to go D to D. She won that clean. And here we go, off to the races. Nice job by Audrey O'Byrne, by the way, just committed to the University of Michigan. So congratulations to Audrey. So she'll be hopefully playing club hockey there. They only have a club hockey team there. But we've got number 22. This is Kate Hall. Kate Hall, puck off of Benson's skates. Evans tries to keep it in. A little bit of hooking there. Doesn't get called. Over to O'Byrne. O'Byrne up to Arita. Arita just loses the puck. Darren Bacher kicks it back in. Could have just kept going. No offsides there. But here comes Cerruti, the first goal scorer. Nice play there by Ari Evans. Getting that big reach out. And it's still 2-0 here. We got 12:46 left. Evans up around the boards to Arita. Arita tries to get it up. Good pitch there by number 22. That's Kate Hall on defense. Here's Arita. She's going to try again. Kate Hall comes down and says, "Not in my kitchen." Puts it right back in. Puck still in the defensive zone of Washington Pride. Here's Kate Hall again. Pass it. Defensive pass over there to Darren Bacher. Darren Bacher trying to skate through three players. Didn't happen. She goes for a change, and here comes Evans coming off of defense. And nice quick turnover. It's a 2-on-1. This is number 10 over to number 18. Great play. So that's a unfortunate turnover there. Evans tried to skate the puck up and lost it. And that was number 10, Jane Daly, who passed the puck over. I believe that is to number 18, Kendall Dorian. Or Doiran. She got the goal. So that is Daly's second point of the game. She's got a goal and assist. Very fast turnover there, and puck is off the stick and into the net, and now it is 3-0 for Shattuck St. Mary's. So, and they're right back in it again. So here's number 10. This is Daly. Daly seems to be all over the place. Jane Daly, who is committed to Ohio State University, one of a couple players on Ohio going to be playing Ohio State. So. Doing a nice job. Speaking of Daly, she just is walking through our defenseman, coming all the way up. And pass the puck over. Number 18, our goal scorer, puck on the side there, comes up over to number 6. This is Mekovic. I know I probably pronounced it probably the 14th time wrong, but anyway, she's got the puck, and here comes Ziegler. Ziegler coming out. She's across the red line, passes it up over, loses it, and here comes number 6. And Mikovic again tries to get it over number 14, Jorgantis. Nice save there, nice block and angle there for Maloney. Maloney keeps it off to the side. And Shattuck St. Mary's still has control of the puck. This is number 17. Nice save there. Nice play by number 17. That's Advani. Advani backhand. And Maloney right there again with a glove. Maloney, she's all over the place. Kind of like Spider-Man there with her arms up in the air trying to keep that puck out of the net. She's had 2 glove saves, and here comes Thier. Thier gets the puck out. Turned over quick, and here comes Shattuck St. Mary's again. This is looks like number 8. What a move. Nice play there, and it looks like we have a helmet off by Maloney. Maloney's, she's doing everything. She's throwing her stick, she's throwing her helmet, she's throwing her gloves at it. Got to give her credit. Stoppage of play, 10:32 in the second period. Goal, 3-0, Shattuck St. Mary's. And we have, let's see, our lineup out there. Let's see if we get you some numbers here. This is number 16, Field. Field is out there with number 21, Schilling, and number 19, O'Brien. And we got Cerruti on D, and this is number 22, Hall. Hall and Cerruti seem to be, that's something that I think Maloney's going to want to get back. Shot came from Hall, and it just didn't, I don't think Maloney saw that or didn't get squared away with it, and puck went in. And that's going to be goal number 4. And if you're just tuning in, let's just give you some context here. I would say that 90%, if not 100% of the Shattuck St. Mary's team are all going Division I, college team. And we are going to say that right now, as of right now, the seniors on Washington Pride are all going to be Division III players and have committed to Division III teams. So if you want to put it in context like that, just if you're looking at this from the outside and just kind of saying, well, it seems to be a little bit off, and it's just a matter of a local club versus a club where there are players that go from all over the country try to get on the Shattuck St. Mary's team. So, nevertheless, we play on. It's 10:15 left. Face-off, Ari Evans, who's actually been really great on D today. Ari Evans getting the puck, tries to get it up to Hegarty. Arita is trying to keep that puck in. Puck comes up over to number 22, Hall. She is the 4th goal scorer. Puck turned over there. Nice try. Benson almost picked her pocket and got a shot on net. And here comes number 5. Arita is going to try to get the puck. First one. Looks like 21 gets it. Dumps it right back in. Delayed offsides. Now we're good to go. This is Cerruti, our first goal scorer. Passes it up to number 16, Taylor Field. Field has her head up. She's skating across the blue, across the red. Ari Evans gives her a little body check there, and puck is rimmed up on the boards. Puck comes over. This is number 7. That is Ellie Stewart. Stewart gets it to Derenbacher. Derenbacher goes low to high to Showalter. Showalter tries to get it back to Derenbacher. She's got it, but loses control. Stewart back to Derenbacher. Oh, Derenbacher just lost the handle there. She still has a puck on her stick. Circles in the corner. Looking from low to high. Dumps it over to her defensive partner. That is, I think that's number 2, Barris. And this is Derenbacher again. It's the Mary Derenbacher show right now in the offensive zone. She's skating the puck around, and she's got the puck back on her stick again. She's looking for options. She's now going up, passes it back over to number 11. That's Klein. Klein gets it over to 4, Showalter. Showalter over to Stewart. Stewart over to Klein. Klein tries to get the Derenbacher. And nice shot there by Stewart up and over the net. Washington Pride's going to need a change here because it's all Shattuck St. Mary's on this shift, and you can tell that their legs are lost right now. And puck is still being controlled. This is Stewart from the corner. Tries to skate through 2 Washington Pride players. That doesn't work. Puck cannot get out yet, and Washington Pride had a chance to clear the puck, and they didn't, and that is exactly what happens when you can't clear the puck when you need a change. And that light had been out there for about a minute and a half, and it was a quick goal there. So that's number 18. That's Dorian, and that is her 2nd goal of the game. It looks like that might be from number 10, Daly. She's out there, so that might be a 3-point game already for Daly. It is now 5-0, by the way. Clock does run 5-0. 5-0 deficit. We call it running clock in hockey, so that clock is going to keep moving. There'll be no more stoppage of play, so if you have to put a turkey in the oven right now and you've got the time, you can time it up. All right, here we go. Back to play. This is number 12. Tess Martin carrying the puck in over to Mayer. Mayer over to Wilbur. Wilbur up the puck, tries to get it over to Viette. Viette keeps it in. And puck comes all the way up to number 12. That's Martin again. And nice job by Maloney. Puck is out. Wow, that was a nice job by the Washington Pride defense. All Shattuck St. Mary's at this point. And looks like we've got Marceau. Marceau's coming out and helping out. Puck gets in. No icing here. And here Mayer's coming after it. Viette got crunched there. We've got Alfred coming out. We got change. And here comes, nice job there for Kramer to recover, and quick turnaround. Good defensive play. Here comes a little bit of hooking there on Ziegler, not called. Something tells me the refs are trying to get this game over with. This is going to be 2 games in a row. Oh. Looks like Ruby Thier going to go to the box, a goon. She's known for being a goon on the Washington Pride. No, she's not a goon on the Washington Pride team. I'm just kidding. She was probably in the wrong place at the wrong time, and she's going to go to the box. If those of you are Slapshot fans, so she's going to go there, feel shame, and then she's free. You go there, you feel shame, and then you are free. If anybody appreciates that, I hope I made you smile. All right, well, this is not something the Washington Pride needs, which is being shorthanded against Shattuck St. Mary's, but nevertheless, we get to see their power play in action. So let's tell you who's on their power play. So we've got 21, Schilling is out there. Number 13 is out there, that's Boss Crone. And number 14 is out there, Gigantis. And we've got on defense, it is Tess Martin, and it looks like, is that Hall out there? Shot comes in, and that did not take long. All right, that was 15 seconds of a power play, and that is number 6 on the board. Well, you know, it's always hard to go down one player against a team this good, but we're hanging in there. All right, 6-0 here is the score. Clock continues to wind, and it looks like Shattuck is going to do a whole change here. We got, it looks like 16 is out. That's Field is out. And number 21 is out. That is Schilling. And 12 is out. That is Tess Martin. So puck goes behind the net. Nice play by Rowan Howling to get the puck up. Nice outlet pass, shall we say. Puck stopped there by Maloney. Kramer back behind the net. We're keep going, folks. Doesn't matter what the score. We're going to have fun. This is hockey. Hockey on a Friday night. What else could you ask for? All right, here's Lauren Smith. Lauren Smith, she's got 3-on-2 here. She's got McGee with her, drops it over to Lido. Lido, shot on net, up, and Howling says, I'll take that one, and snares it out of the air. That was going to go high and wide anyways, but a little stoppage of play there. We've got Hegarty coming out with Benson and Evans and O'Byrne, and it looks like Arita is out. So on the Shattuck St. Mary's side, we got Field out there as well, number 16. Puck is caught in, shot on net there. Nice job by Audrey O'Byrne, shot on net. We'd like to shout out a shot on net. Puck is kept in by Evans, but Fields takes a puck, tries to get it out. Arita's got it, comes right back in, no offsides there. Puck is turned over. And puck is just getting kind of held up there in the boards. We got a scrum, a good old-fashioned scrum happening. Puck is in, the shot comes in just wide. That was by Haley Benson. Haley Benson trying to get a shot on net here. She's back behind the net. And here comes number 21. That is Schilling. Dumps the puck in. There's Maloney back behind the net. Nice play there. Nice defensive play. Evans comes in, helps out O'Byrne. Nicely done. And this is Cerruti, their first goal scorer. Gets a puck in deep. Back to Cerruti. Cerruti loses it. And Washington Pride going to ice this puck. Eric Lido calls no icing and actually gets his wish. And it's 2:40 left. And here comes Derenbacher. Derenbacher shoots a missile up and over the net. And number 11 keeps that puck in. That's Jilly Klein. And Derenbacher has the puck on her stick. Looking for some space. This is a Hall. Hall gets it down to Derenbacher. Derenbacher tips it on net, and Maloney wisely freezes it. Well, I can't even tell you what the time is because it's running. Let's say by the time this puck is dropped, it's going to be somewhere in the 150 range. Let's see, lineups out there. We got Klein out there. We have Martin out there. Derenbacher out there. We have Hall and Cerruti. Next, I don't think that is Cerruti. Yeah, that is Cerruti on defense. We got McGee, Lito, Smith, Viederman, and Kramer out. And pucked up behind the net. Viederman may be the first person there, but she is not. Klein is the first person that gets it. Puck is stuck in the skates. McGee's trying to get it out. Gets it over. McGee's got it. And backhand pass. Wow, look at that. Nifty over to Lito. And back behind the net, we got some offensive action for Washington Pride. We got a minute and a half left in the period. Derenbacher coming in against Kramer and McGee. Oh, feet come out from under her. She's okay. She's popped back up. But here comes Lauren Smith. Lauren Smith trying to split the D. And they do the Malachi Crunch on her from Happy Days. If anybody are Happy Days fans, the Malachi Crunch, that was it. And that was it for Lauren Smith. Puck comes back into the net, into the zone, excuse me. Back behind the net, this is number 10, I believe. That is Daly. Up over to number 4. And Daly's got the puck again. Daly, who has 3 points on this game so far, passes it out over. Nice job, number 8. Good save there by Maloney. Good shot by Harmetz. Puck behind the net, over and frozen by Maloney. All right, that I think is going to do it for the second period. We have a running clock. I don't know if they're going to do a face-off within 25 seconds. It doesn't look like we're rushing into it. Well, ref's blowing the whistle. They say let them play. And face-off win by Washington Pride. Ari Evans back behind the net, looking for options, passes it up to Hegarty. Hegarty, 10 seconds left, loses it over to number 8, Hartmitz. Hartmitz puts it back in 2 and 1, and that is going to do it. Well, a 4-goal period for Shaddix against Pride. 2 goals in the first, 4 goals in the second, and again, if you got to have something done in 17 minutes, this is going to be running time. So,
no, just ask him. We'll tell him. Shots.
29-9 shots on net. If you're keeping score at home, I would say that's a difference of 20. I'm not a math statistician. That's what I leave Eric Wilbur here. He's usually right on top of the numbers here. So.
Thank you.
All right, we have 17 minutes of Friday night hockey left. What else would you want to be doing tonight rather than watching what I would say probably the best girls in the country playing hockey, right? How could you not enjoy this? All right, let's see. Our face-off coming up. 17 minutes left in this game. We got a little Iron Butterfly being sung by Mr. Eric Lito in the background. All right, we got McGee, Lito, Kramer, Smith. We have changed goalies. Let's see. Oh, Shaddix. Did we change goalies? Oh, okay. Sorry. We have a goalie change for Washington Pride. Maya Brenner is in, giving our good friend Maddie Maloney a break after having 6 put in. Not that any were her fault. I mean, this is just a really great team. So, nevertheless, play goes on. We are moving up. Here's Hadley Kramer. Gets a puck over to McGee. We got a break here. Here's Lito. Lito got a little bit of tries to get it over to Smith, who was coming on the back door, but great play by Shattuck St. Mary's. Couldn't get puck up over to Daly. Daly, 3 points on the night, over to number 18. Good gravy. That is Doiron. Doiron, I tell you what, that's her. I think that's her third goal. That's her hat trick. That was a beautiful pass, and that was beautiful patience there. Not much that Brenner's going to do on that one. She's coming with a full head of steam and a little forehand, backhand action. Yeah, that's Daly. I think that's Daly's 4th point in this game. So if you had that on your bingo card at home, you're a winner.
Is that from your Lucky Charms?
All right, here comes Martin. Martin coming across. Excuse me, that's Stewart. Stewart, there's a Martin. Not losing my mind, just got the wrong numbers. Darren Barker's there as well. Stewart trying to get in. That's Klein as well, number 11. Over to Arita. Arita's got right off the heels. Nice play there. Over to Benson. Nice little touch. Benson puts a puck in deep. She's going after it. She might be the first, and she gets her dump in. That's awesome. And here is Stewart. Stewart's coming out, number 7 with the puck. Is a 3-on-2 right away. Darren Barker is by O'Byrne. Darren Barker. Oh, wow, nice play, nice save there. Nice defensive play by Washington Pride, because that could have been in the back of the net very easily. Showalter back over to Darren Barker. Darren Barker, quick shot to Brenner. Brenner swallows it up. And we have a stoppage of play. By the time the puck is dropped, it'll be somewhere in the 14:30. It is lucky 7-0. They have kicked the extra point with the touchdown. All right, we got Viette. We've got, let's see, Boyce out there. We've got Mayer out there. And with the puck is Wilbur. Wilbur tries to get it up to Viette. Viette, oh, nice try to Marceau. A little touch pass there. Marceau couldn't handle it. A little too hot. Marceau tries to get it out. And puck is kept in. This is number 13. This is Boss Crone over to number 14. Jorgantis back to number 17. Puck comes in. Nice shot there. Nice try by 13, Boss Crone. Puck did not get through. Little cycle there by Shattuck St. Mary's. Back to number 2. Shot. That is Barris. And there was no screen in front of Brenner, and she saw that all the way. Stoppage of play. We've got another lineup change here. We've got Cerruti and Hall coming down on defense. It looks like the forwards are going to stay the same. Yep, and we've got different forwards coming out for the Pride. Looks like we've got McGee, Smith, and Kramer out. The puck comes up over to Hall. Hall dumps it over to 14. That is Jorgantis. She just dumps it in. Brenner holds it there for Viederman. Viederman up the boards to Smith. Smith's got a little bit of time, but one thing that you learn in ice hockey is that we had a hand pass there, that you have, when you've got teams that are this fast, your time and space evaporates very quickly, and that's exactly what happened here, where Smith had a little bit of time and the defense and the forwards just took it away from him, and that's the sign of a really good team, and that's what you have here. Face-off win by, we're going to say Washington Pride. Here's Viederman and McGee. It's a 2-on-1 here. Viederman going to try to split the D. She's coming up all the way in. Backhander over. Oh, McGee had her stick on the ice, just missed it. Viederman, nice job. And now she's got to get back. Look at Viederman come all the way back. She's got gas in the tank, folks. Nicely done by Addie Viederman, coming all the way down with a rush and coming all the way back. And backhand there. Nice save there by Brenner. Stoppage of play, 12:30 left. All right, face-off. Win by Shattuck St. Mary's, and Benson trying to keep it in the corner. Puck is still in the corner. O'Byrne comes to help out. Here comes Hegarty. Hegarty, we've got Arita coming up the sides. Nice pass by Hegarty over to Arita. Puck goes down in the corner. Turnover by Shattuck. Shattuck's got the puck still. It's hard to see in this. Oh, Benson's got the puck on her stick. Had it there for a half a second. knocked off her stick. Benson still has control over it and then lost it. And here comes Shattuck St. Mary's. This is number 21, Schilling. Schilling waiting for help, passes it over. Easy save there by Maya Brenner. All right, stoppage of play. It's 11:20 on the clock. We're running clock. We're running it down. All right. Puck dumped in the corner. Tries a wraparound, the dreaded wraparound. You know, I've watched a lot of hockey. I would say that the wraparound works, I would say, somewhere in the 1 to 3% of the time. At least in club hockey, youth hockey. It is probably one of those plays that is the most frustrating because there's usually somebody who's open in front. Nevertheless, okay, we're playing on. Sorry, that was my editorial as a former coach. Coach in quotations, by the way. All right, number 18 has the puck. That is Kendall Dorian. She's got the hat trick on the day today. And let's see where she's going. Kendall, she's going to St. Lawrence. That's my alma mater, going up to Canton. I hope Kendall likes cold and snow because that's what Canton gives you. It's a gift of cold weather. It's a frigid place. So. But it's it's beautiful country if you like that kind of weather. Anyway, 9:59, less than 10 minutes left in this game. Face-off coming up. Stewart and looks like Lido is out there. Stewart wins the face-off over to Darren Bacher. She was wind up for a one-timer, but she did not unleash the cannon, which is good for Washington Pride. Up to the defense. Puck comes back and around, and that is Darren Bacher. That puck went from back behind the net off, and we have a player down. Stewart looks like she's hurt. Not sure. I did not see what happened to her, so I'm not sure if the coach is coming out. Looks like she's getting up. Yep, she looks like she's okay. She's a little hobbled there. Looks like she's okay. Coach came out halfway and looks like she's okay. She gets some help there from some of her players. I think we had a collision there. Didn't see it. Nevertheless, the puck did go in the back of the net. So that is the... she's coming off the ice, so that's not a good sign for Stewart. Looks like there is some adults there helping her. Looks like someone's carrying her off there. So it doesn't look like she's able to put any weight on her leg. I think there's some people down there. So I hope that she's okay. Clock has stopped. It is 9:06. A little bit of stoppage of time there. 9 minutes left in the game. That is number 8 on the scoreboard. So we got the big snowman up there. Or if you like the... Oh, here comes Marceau. Marceau splitting the defense. And, almost tried to get that one pucked in. We got Marceau and Lido and Smith out there. Puck coming up. This is Shattuck St. Mary. This is number... I can't see what number that is. And now we got Smith, Benson, and Marceau out there. So I don't know if Coach Cush is changing the lines up or... I'm not sure what's happening. 8-0 might be. Puck is back behind the net and trying to see. Here's Kramer. Kramer with the puck tries to rim it up here to Smith, and this is going to be no icing. It's funny. The ref probably should have been icing and said maybe Cerruti could have played that, which I'm not sure if she could have played that, but. Puck coming up. This is Hall. Hall is looking for her defensive partner. She reverses over to number 16. This is Field. Field shot goes wide. Puck comes right out to Schilling. Brenner makes the save. Puck comes up. Nice shot. Nice one-timer there by Kate Hall. We've called her name quite a bit today. And now we've got a lineup change. We got Ziegler and we got Viette, and looks like Mayer is out, and Wilbur and Boyce. And looks like the same personnel are going to stay out for Shattuck St. Mary's. We got 7 minutes left. Face-off win by Shattuck St. Mary's, but it comes out, splits the D, and Cerruti's got to go and regroup over to Hall. Hall brings it up, just tipped back in. Boyce is there, tries to get it over to Wilbur. A little too far for her. Puck is turned over. Boyce has it again, over to Wilbur, still stuck in the corner. And this is number 19. This is O'Brien. O'Brien out to, nice pass there. O'Brien out to number 8, Hartmutz, and she had a one-timer. Good save there by Brenner. Here comes Viette. Viette coming across the red line, coming across the blue line. Can't get a hold of it. Puck comes out over to Ziegler, and we have, I'm not sure what this is. Did the puck go out of play? Oh, we got a player down. I'm sorry, we missed. We got a player down the corner. It is a Washington Pride player. I'm not sure who it is. So injury timeout, 6:41 left. All right, we're hearing that it might be Danny Meyer. Let's see, number 2, let's see. It's the second injury of this game. We had number 7, Stewart, for Shattuck St. Mary's go down. And it's right next to the door on the way to the locker room. So a couple parents are going down to help out over there. And I still did not get to see what number it is. Is it number 2? Okay, so it is Danny Meyer. So I hope she's okay. Don't like to see anybody go down. All right, looks like we've got definitely a lineup change. We got McGee, Viette, and Ziegler, and Boyce and Wilbur out. So changing some things up here, trying to get a little spark going here. 6:30 left in the game. The big snowman to nothing here on the scoreboard. Has not been a lot of offensive opportunities for Washington Pride in this game. Puck comes up. This is number 19, Brooklyn O'Brien. She's trying to go around Wilbur. Wilbur's keeping it to the outside. Puck comes up over McGee. Had it on her stick and missed it. Then the puck comes over to, this is, trying to see what number that was. Boyce gets it out, tries to get it up. Boyce is still on top of it. Puck goes back. Here is O'Brien again. O'Brien, I said it before, I'll say it again. The dreaded wraparound does not work very much. A nice job there by Viette. Here comes McGee trying to get it out. Now she's got it out. Now she lost it. Now they're coming back in. Here comes Rupke. Rupke loses her stick. Picks up her stick. This is Daly, who's got a couple points here. That is number 4. 4th goal by Kendall Doiron. D-O-I-R-O-N, Doiron. 4th goal. And I think that is actually Daly's 3rd or 4th or maybe 5th point too. So these two are lighting it up today. 5 minutes left. That was the 9th goal of the game. And we got Smith, Lido, and Marceau out there. Puck comes at, win face-off by Shaddix, and this is number 6. This is Amekovic. Passes the puck up. And this is number 2. That might have been offsides, but I don't think at this point it really makes a difference. Continuing to play, we've got 4:44 left on the clock. Lido trying to get it up to Smith. Smith's got behind the defenseman for a minute there, but couldn't get the puck up to her. This is number 10, Daly. Daly, who has multiple points in the game. Nice play there by Viederman to slow her down. She's got goals and multiple assists, as does Doiron, too. And here comes, speaking of Doiron, here she is. Oh, no, excuse me, that's Daly, apologize. Had Doiron with her. Here's Smith, it's a 3-on-3. Smith trying to go through, just neutralized there by Hall, number 22. Up over, here comes our first goal scorer. Nice save there by Brenner. Good shot by Cerruti. And puck's coming up, and here comes Smith. Smith trying to get by the defenseman, and she does, but she's by herself. It is a 1-on-5 right now with Lauren Smith. Not much you can do there with those odds against Shattuck St. Mary's on a 1-on-5. Puck comes over to Evans. Evans just dumps the puck in. And puck is coming back right out, and here it comes. Here's Mary Derenbacher, gets it out. We're going to have a 2-on-1 here with Evans. And here comes Derenbacher on the outside. Oh, that was number 11. A little misfire there by Jillian Klein. Jillian Klein had Derenbacher on the back door there with a 2-on-1, and she just misfired off there. 3 minutes left in the game, folks. Score is 9-0. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Puck comes all the way out. Here's Hegarty putting some pressure on the defense. Puck comes up to the boards. That's going to be coming all the way in. Ref said no icing, or Burns got to force to play it then. Gets it up to Hegarty again. Hegarty's the first one to it, back in the corner. Puck squirts out, and here comes Benson. Benson tries to get to Hegarty. Let's see if they call icing here. Yes, they are going to call icing here. They have not been calling a lot of icings at this point in the game. I mean, when it's this far out of balance, I think they sometimes try to keep it going here. So we have just by the time the puck is dropped, just about 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. We're hearing with Danny that it might be an ankle injury for her. We have a parent who's a physical therapist, so hoping that she's okay. 2 minutes left in the third period. Puck comes up to McGee. McGee trying to get to Viette. Viette runs into number 12. That's Tess Martin. Tess Martin, I think, has about... Oh, puck comes right out. Oh, McGee was almost there. I was going to say, Tess Martin is all over Viette. Viette gives her a little whack. They're going back and forth with each other. Good old-fashioned, old-time hockey. Just like Eddie Shore. Another slap shot reference for those of you keeping track at home. That would be 2. All right, it is the final countdown, the last minute of play here. I mean, it is 90 seconds, but by the time we drop this puck, it's going to be somewhere in the minute range. So kind of an expected outcome when you have the #1 ranked team in the country against, I think Pride is somewhere in the 20s, I think. I haven't looked at the rankings. When you have a team full of D1 commits and a team full of D3 commits, you would expect the outcome to be 9 or 10-0 when they play each other, and that's exactly what happens. But give both teams credit. They played a hard game. No one's giving up in this game. There's no cheap plays. There's nothing that's dirty. It's just good hockey, and good for both teams. Speaking of which, and that was a nice shot. There's your double digits for, and that's probably going to be the game. That was number 6, Almekovic. Gosh, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But it's how about Kylie Almekovic? And she's going to Penn State, so nice job, Kylie, number 6 for the goal. 30 seconds left. This will probably be our last face-off of the game. And Haley Benson dumps it in, and I think that is going to be pretty close. We got 15 seconds left. I don't think we're going to have any more flurries of action, but then again, I could be wrong, because here we go, 1-on-1. Audrey O'Byrne, nice job keeping the defenseman out, and well done there by Brenner. And that is going to be the game, folks. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. I know 10-0, not a exciting game unless you're a fan of Shattuck St. Mary's, and if you are, I still don't think this is an exciting game, because you want something that's going to be a little bit more competitive. But good game all the way around. Lots of multiple goal scorers, multiple points on Shattuck St. Mary's. 2 goalies in the net for Washington Pride, and Washington Pride plays tomorrow morning at 7:10. So if you want to get up at 7:10 and listen to Eric and I